So I just pulled this Serge panel out of hiding. It's a panel that I had custom built back in 1979 by Serge and Daryl Johansson, Paul Young, I think worked on it. And it's pretty amazing. If we start on the left-hand side, you see the dual universal slope generator, which of course each side could be its own oscillator. So you could, in a way, think of this as a complex oscillator with many different waveforms. Each side can be an envelope generator, an LFO, pulse generator, clock, pulse divider, slew limiter, low pass filter, subharmonic generator, envelope follower. The list goes on. It's an amazing module. So from the dual universal slope generator, then to the right is the extended ADSR, which is just an amazing module, giving you so much nuance, control, and possibilities over shaping control voltages. Then the famous resonant equalizer, two variable Q filters, wave multipliers, a ring modulator, an analog shift register, and then they squeezed in for me an active processor, which can act as a two-channel 2-to-1 mixer. It can be a panner of control voltages or audio, and it also has an inverter on the bottom there. Incredibly versatile, complex, complete panel. So I'd like to take you through this a bit. I think I could probably spend months trying to go through it, but I'll try to hit the highlights and show some of its inner functions. Okay, this is the back side of it. And take a look at the circuitry, the chips and the resistors and capacitors. And, you know, if we take a real good look at this, we've got 4 oscillators because the dual universal slope generator is 2 oscillators, and then each variable Q can be an oscillator. So let's look at that for a moment. Of course, you know, the tracking range is not going to be great, but as long as you live inside their parameters, you can do a lot of stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4 oscillators. And then I have the top 2 sections of the wave multiplier in feedback, which is creating this white noise sort of sound. I'm sending, there's sequences coming from the TKB, and I'm going up to the dual processor. You know, there's going to be some bleed through, but it's a way of getting 4 oscillators and some noise. So that's what, 5 different audio things. Okay, here we go. And of course we have 2 really good sources of feedback, the wave mults and the resonant EQ. And the analog shift register can get sort of almost random voltages going. Yeah, they repeat more periodically than a true random circuit, but it's pretty fun. Let's take a look. In this, I'm using the dual universal slope generators to run the analog shift register. One is going into pulse in, the other is going into sample in. So we get a fairly periodic, similar pattern because of the slope generator. And the analog shift registers are going to the variable Q VCFs that are acting as oscillators. And then we'll take a listen to that. Oh, and then those are also going out to ring modulation. So we have um, two oscillators and their separate channels, ring modulation, and then I've created a feedback patch on the top two of the wave mults, which I will feed into the sampled envelope generator that is going into the analog shift register, so we'll actually get some more randomness. Okay, here we go. And the other day I came up with this patch, which is sending the analog shift registers to the variable Qs as oscillators. I hope you enjoy it, and thanks for going down this rabbit hole with me.